start the car. I'm excited to drive this car, so let's see. Doesn't want to start. A malfunction going on. What happened? The car didn't have any problems before. Now what is the problem? Check engine light on, drivetrain malfunction. Alright, let's see what's going on with this. Let's find out. What is that? What's happening here? He wasn't here before. So you are the responsible for all these problems. Now we know why this car doesn't want to start. So this is the story about Mercedes, the rat. This rat hated BMWs. What he did was hang out inside the engine compartment and destroy components. Wiring specifically, you can see those teeth. Those are ready to shoot anything on their way. So this rat was hanging around in this engine, this 740, a luxury car. Mercedes find this car so attractive. So Mercedes the rat was hanging out here, issue all this cover over here, this heat shield, and is here, and suddenly start realizing there were some areas and you can shoot like these wires over here. See, these were already fixed by the owner of the BMW, because he told the Mercedes the rat only shoot those wires here, but he was wrong, because this rat hated BMWs. He hated BMW. So the owner of this BMW 740 didn't realize the Mercedes the rat was smarter than just shooting some wires on the engine bay of the vehicle. So Mercedes the rat find out a way how to destroy this vehicle even more. So this rat just walking around, find out there was a one area here, and start shooting away all this cover to make its way inside the vehicle, inside the engine bay, so it can destroy more components. So let's go to work. Start shooting more, and it went in. So once the rat got inside, it was hanging around looking for places where to hang out. Mercedes the rat was smart and knew the wiring is tasteful, so it went straight to the wiring over here of the oxygen sensors over here, start eating it and everything, but it didn't taste like anything because he had these covers. So he got mad. He got really mad. So after that, he ran to the all level temperature sensor, start shooting these wires over here, and shoot this purple one, and it was tasteful. So the rat realized then the wires were really tasteful. So he went to the main cars, started shooting a bunch of wires over here, started shooting them and shooting them and shooting them until got full. Then after that, the rat decided to leave and took off. Mercedes the rat destroyed the BMW. The job was done. That's how Mercedes the rat got the job done. So he left, and he left the BMW completely destroyed. You can see how those wires are. After Mercedes the rat destroyed this BMW 740, he's looking for the next victim. What about a 335? Maybe not, maybe a 750. No, a 328 is parked right here. So if you leave your car parked for a long period of time, Mercedes the rat will make sure to get inside the engine bay and destroy the wiring. So now you realize what type of problems you can get. Even though the BMW is in a good condition, parking your BMW for a long time, or any car in particular, can be bad for it, because many things can go wrong when the car is parked, specifically if you are in a really bad area where rats can go inside the car and destroy electrical components, which are going to be very expensive. In this case, this BMW is just going to have minor wiring problems, but for some of you probably that is going to be major, more than just wires, because sometimes rats are going to shoot the wires or leave the wires halfway, and wires can contact each other, can have a physical contact, and that is going to damage electrical components, electronic components, and that is going to be super expensive. So just be sure that if you are going to park your car somewhere for a long time, be sure that there is no rat nearby. That's my advice for all of you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, Francisco Maya YouTube. Like the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.